So I want to get into this just based off on what I've been told in regards to, having a job and, job hunting and what have you. I've been told this, that I should be lucky that that I still have a job to this day, and from one of my family members. And that family member who's been working in that company for now, I think it's like 2 decades now. She told me that the company is going to close in a few more years. They're not really, generating any revenue at this point. They're not really selling as much products as they used to, and so and so it's that may be a possibility that could happen, and especially with the way that the job market is and has been for the last couple of years. The fact that it's still struggling, the fact that it's, especially with the tariffs now being implemented. And by the way, I heard now in some other countries, they're getting the tariffs implemented on them too. So I can only imagine how much worse this world may get as far as economically. So the way I'm seeing it is, like, I understand what that family member told me as far as, you should still be thankful that you have a job, because right now it's very hard to find one, especially with this economy now. So, and to add to that, forget about just forget trying to improve your career. Basically, I mean, the family member did not say it that way, like exactly that, like that, but it's made out to be that, that rather than focusing on improving my career, I should, instead focus on, just having the job that you have, because we never know that my company may be next. And look, I mean, right now it's doing okay, but I've said this before, and I've said it a whole lot, that it's never gonna be the same as it used to be. Hell, even prior to the pandemic. So, especially after what transpired in 2023 with the inflation, and obviously with, my God, what is that? Somebody's tire just broke apart? Damn, dude. People may be leaving stuff on the freeway like crazy, dude. Just anything. Even a screw or nail or a freaking crowbar, what have you. It's nuts out here, man. People just be driving and letting stuff fly out, like, especially when they get part of a broken tire. Like, come on, man. That's one of the reasons that people are, getting into accidents on the freeway. Apart from, these not so focused, drunk, buzzed, stupid drivers, what have you. There's things like that on the freeway that can cause them accidents, and yeah, I don't doubt that. I mean, I don't really go on the freeway as much, these days, other than just going to my dump. And I know yesterday I went to that hike. Of course, I would have to take the freeway, but obviously at night there's more crazy drivers out there and what have you. But I think at any time of the day, just anything can happen on the streets, on the freeway, especially with things like that I just saw. Part of a broken tire, what have you. I mean, my God, like it's crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out there in the world of driving. But anyways, look, man, I get what that family member is saying, but at the same time, for me, I know I should still be thankful that I have a job like I have, because I've been struggling for the past 3 years now to find a new job. I told that family member about what I saw on KTLA, was it last week, where even workers are burned out from finding new work. And, I hate to even be a part of those many people that have been trying to look. And remember the Glassdoor post that I put up, that Glassdoor post that I put up about the guy applying for a creative marketing job, and he applied like 300 jobs for that position, only to get 8 interviews from those 300. I mean, just let that sink in, man. I'm sure other people are going through it the same way, where the total of jobs applied may dominate the results of how many interviews you get, which would be a devastatingly low number. So my luckiest year should have been 2022, because I had several job interviews, and print was still, it was still relevant at the time, somewhat relevant. So even if I were to be in a new job that is mostly concerning print, that may only last for a year or so, then at least it will motivate me mentally, at least, to better my career. I mean, let's just face it, my main focus, it's the pay. Of course, it's the pay, because I'm still trying to find, to work on, which I can at this point, gaining my own personal space, and with a new job, and also to improve my career as a graphic designer. And for that family member to tell me, that it's that instead of focusing on your career at this point, just focus on what you have, because of the ongoing struggle of the economy. Look, I'm not gonna back down still, regardless of what I've heard. I know I'm feeling numb, but at the same time, I'm gonna keep going no matter what. Nothing's gonna stop me at this point. I'm still gonna keep job hunting no matter what. And whatever the case may be, I better do it, especially to save my life. I already said that last Friday, before Game 6 of my birth season tournament, the shoot-around finals. I've said it many times. I've even said it in my old blogs. So I'm not backing down from my own job searching, because my main reason is to save my life from any further trouble. Because look what's been happening as of late. So it is what it is at this point, man. I mean, in the end, I'm tired of being here for too long. So it's like I cannot just allow myself to get comfortable in this same space. With making my life a lot more stale than it was back then. So for me, it's I cannot continue to let myself be comfortable with the same job I'm in where I'm not learning anything. Of course, people want to learn new things. They want to develop new routines. They want to develop themselves, to better themselves. And, that's where my life has been, especially when I was in school, So at the end of the day, I don't want to just be thankful that I have this job still. I got to keep going because I know I should have done this before. I know even Carlos said I could have applied to Disneyland a long time ago, but I'm still not going to back down because for my sake, some people can stay in their own jobs if they'd like, if ageism has to be a goddamn factor for why people aren't getting hired, so be it. But I'm not gonna back down still, dude. Look at all the trouble that I've come across every time, the longer I've been in this dump. After the almost 20 people that left in 2023, I've encountered so much more trouble. And for the most part, a lot of my friendships have been broken. And now just more drama in my life, even at home. That's why I need to get a job to save my life, or else things are going to get worse for me. I have not felt the same all week last week. I felt very shaky, and that was from that one ugly incident from the past week. So I got to do something. That being said, I got to keep going. There's just no way I'm gonna allow myself to still be here, regardless if I'm thankful to have a job and that I've been told that just forget about your career at this point. Oh no, I'm gonna improve my career because that's what I went to school for, right? I'm not just gonna I'm not gonna let my career go to waste. I spent like $1,000 on 2 schools just to obtain my Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in graphic design. So